My mother came into my room around 10 asking if I wanted to go to IHOP with them. I did, but I didn't really feel like getting up either. Get up or figure out your own breakfast, she says in a snappy tone as she walks out of my room. Definitely not in the mood for that. I roll over and put the cover over my head. I was just about to fall back asleep when Sharif knocked. Some? He says through the door. Yes, I say barely loud enough, but he heard me anyway. He opens my door. I'll bring you back something. What do you want? Pancakes with strawberry syrup? Thank you, I say from under the covers. Anytime, he laughs and closes my door. I fell back asleep, but almost around noon, I heard Reefy screaming my name to bring me my food. She shouldn't get anything because she should have got her ass up, I hear my mother saying. I don't know what stick was up her ass today, but it's one of those days I see. My door flies open. Summer, Reefy says. Yes, Reefy. I have your food. Eat it because it's hot. He puts my food on the end of my bed and runs out my room. I hear Cheyenne running around with him. Those two are the best of friends most of the time. My mother comes back into my room. Why? I have no idea. Why are you sleeping so much? You pregnant? What? No. Summer, if you are pregnant, you're not keeping it. And if you are keeping it, you ain't staying here. I have enough to worry about. She walks away, slamming my room door closed. I just shake my head. Definitely one of those days in this house. I eat my pancakes and I'm trying to figure out what to do today. I could go by Lauren's, I guess. I need to ask about this Claudia shit anyway. After I finish my food, I walk to the kitchen to throw everything in the garbage, and then walked into the bathroom to run my shower. When I get out of the shower, I go back into my room and close my door. No less than 45 seconds later, my mother flings my door open and snatches my towel. Ma, I say in a confused tone. You better not be fucking pregnant, Summer Rain Williams, so help me God. I am not doing this. You won't stay here. She sounds almost enraged. What the fuck is her problem? I am thinking to myself. Did my father tell her about Tavior? If he did, I am not telling him shit. This is what I've been trying to avoid. I'm not even having sex. I am a virgin. I snatch my towel back. Don't snatch shit out my hand, little girl. I'm standing naked and you don't even have a reason for this. I am annoyed as I'm wrapping myself with the towel. Sharif must have heard the argument because he starts screaming my mother's name from another room. What? She replies. I am not coming in there because clearly Summer is naked and you have lost your mind. Get out that girl's room. This is my fucking daughter. You worry about Cheyenne. She snaps back at him. That's my daughter too, and get out her room. She gets further annoyed and leaves. I walk over and close my door and continue getting dressed. I shake my head. About 20 minutes later, I was dressed and ready to get out of this apartment. I walk out of my room and hope I see Sharif, not my mother. Thankfully, she is on the phone in her room, loudly telling whoever I better not be pregnant. Sharif? He was on the couch flipping channels and he looked annoyed. He turns in my direction. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with your mother. I'm fine. I'm going to Lauren's and I don't really know where else today, but I'm staying around here. I trust you some. See you later. Thanks. I leave the apartment, take the elevator to the first floor, and go out the building's back door. Jason, Maurice, Marcus, and Branson are sitting on the benches. They have some girls with them and look evenly paired. When I walk out of the building, first Maurice looked shocked, then he moved closer to the girl he was chilling with. Did he really think I cared? I chuckled to myself. What's good, Summer? Jason says. Hey, y'all. I wave and keep walking towards Lauren's building. Maurice didn't take his eyes off me the entire time. I get to Lauren's building and buzz the intercom. Who? Lauren says on the opposite end of the intercom. Summer. She buzzes me in. I take the elevator up to her floor, and as usual, her door is always open. So I walk right in. What's up, nerd? Didn't expect to see you until school started. Where is everyone? I ask. School shopping. Oh. What's up, Something's wrong? Did you go shopping that day? I question. Yup, and I suppose your bitch ass friend told you she saw me, huh? Lauren! What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you when I see her and I saw her, so I was happy you weren't with her at the time to stop me from fighting her lying, sneaky, phony ass. Why is she so phony? You're so fucking stupid. You're not even dealing with Jason. Was the situation that fucking serious? She was pregnant, you fucking dipshit. Pregnant. And now she is not because you want to be a hothead for no reason over a nigga you give zero fucks about and a nigga she would have never saw again even if you gave that much of a fuck. She lost her fucking baby. Thanks to you. I am fuming at this point. I could have punched her for Claudia. I didn't know she was pregnant. You didn't tell me. I wouldn't afford her if I knew, Summer. I didn't know. She sounds sincere and shocked. Why would I tell you? Who are you? It's her business and you ain't her friend. You did that shit for nothing. And now? I roll my eyes and clench my jaw tightly before I continue speaking. Whatever, I gotta go. I'll see you later. I don't give her a chance to say anything. There is no explanation for what she did. I walk out of her apartment. I take the stairs down instead of waiting for the elevator. I didn't want her to try to talk to me. Not right now. Fighting Claudia was stupid and pointless. I don't feel like going back home right now with my mother on her fucking rampage. I walk around Lauren's building near the street and back into the walkway going towards my building. There's some kids playing outside I recognize because of Reefy. Hi, Sherif's sister, one little boy says as he waves his hand really fast. Then the other kids start saying hi to me. I say hi to all of them and just sit down on one of the benches. I don't even think I was sitting there 2 minutes before I see Maurice start walking down the stairs from the sitting area behind my building. I hope he doesn't come over here. I am really not in the mood for his shit. I see him double take and I pretend to look anywhere but his direction. I'm looking off to the side and I see Lauren coming from the side of the street. I wish I could teleport. I don't want to talk to either of them. I should have just walked to Kiana's house. Even if she wasn't home, I could have stayed there. Maurice is walking toward me, and so is Lauren. Maurice reaches me first. Summer, can I ask you something? I guess, Maurice. My tone is dry. What is it about me? Huh? I look at him genuinely confused. Like, you know I like you. I know Lauren told you I talk about you a lot, he says as Lauren approaches. I need to talk to her. You gotta go, Lauren says with an attitude. I roll my eyes. Nah, Maurice. Finish. I ignore Lauren. I see her facial expression soften. She doesn't move from where she's standing, but I don't look at her. I could talk to you later, Summer. It's okay, he says. Your choice, but you could finish. She could wait, I say snappily. Lauren gives Maurice a dirty look, which further annoys me. I'll catch you later, Summer. He just turns and walks off. What, Lauren? The annoyance I feel is showing in my tone. I didn't know she was pregnant, Summer. I wouldn't have done that. She sits down next to me on the bench. Okay, but she was. You fought her over a nigga you don't give a fuck about and you said yourself was never long term. I feel like shit now. As you should. I roll my eyes. Can I apologize to her? I seriously hope she punches you in the mouth as a response. No, you can't. Just leave the girl the fuck alone. I let out an annoyed sigh. I can't make it right. I'm just sorry. she says and hesitates to get up. I shake my head in disappointment, get off the bench, and start walking toward my building. I'll just deal with my mother upstairs. I am too annoyed with Lauren. I walk into my building and wait for the elevator. I was only gone for maybe 45 minutes. The elevator comes and back upstairs I go. I unlock my door and my mother's in the kitchen. She rolls her eyes and continues what she's doing. I just go in my room and close the door. I take my shoes and my pants off, slip into some sweats, and look around for my remote and lay down. I get comfortable and start flipping through the channels. I stop flipping on a movie channel. Home Alone is on. Not my first pick, but it will do. About 20 minutes into the movie, Sheree knocks on my door. Raindrop? Yes? You can open the door. Why are you home? Nothing to do, I say. Lauren isn't home, he questions, looking confused. She was, but we got into an argument. I'll just stay home. You have enough clothes for school, or you need more? I mean, I am going to high school. I probably can't have enough. I give a big smile. He starts to laugh. That's what I figured. He steps out while I get redressed to go get some more stuff for school. I was ready pretty quickly, about 15 minutes. He tells my mom we'll be back, and we head out. Green Acres, he asks as we get into the car. Yeah, that's cool. He starts the car and we start driving. We get to the mall around 40 minutes later, and the parking lot seems really full. We find a parking spot and start walking toward the entrance. Green Acres is huge. I know I'm gonna find some more stuff I want here. What's my limit? Just shop. I look at him shocked. Really? He laughs. Yeah, really. We walk around going in store after store. I walk into Foot Locker. Sheree walks over to the men's shoes. I'm looking at the sneakers, but still walking and not paying attention. I walk straight into someone. Sorry, I say and look up. It's Champion. He smirks. Well, well, well. I start to laugh. Hi, Champion. You still Saga's girl? I am. Unfortunate. I'll see you around though. He walks off. Okay, whatever that was about, I think to myself. You see anything you want? Sharif walks over and asks, breaking my train of thought. Yeah, like 2 pairs. Get your size. I am not asking any questions. I get the attention of someone who works there and get my size. Sharif pays and we leave. We walk around shopping for probably an hour more, and then we start to head toward the parking lot to go home. You want me to drop you by Claudia's? You come home later or tomorrow? I hadn't thought about it. I should go surprise her to see how she's feeling. Yeah. She didn't live too far from the mall, maybe 20 minutes driving. We rode mostly listening to music. When we pull up to the block, I see Ayana, Mama, and Davion sitting on their stoop. Thank you for everything, I say before I get out of the car. Anytime, Raindrop. I'll bring your bags home. Just enjoy what's left of your summer. I get out of the car and Ayana screams and runs toward me, which makes me start laughing. She grabs me and hugs me. You are so goofy, I hug her back. I wave at Mama and Davion. What's going on for today? She questions. I don't know, but what is the deal with you and Trevor? Oh, girl, I don't know, but all of a sudden Davion was like, I'll just trust you, but don't make me beat you. So I was like, let me run with it. He's been letting him call and y'all hang out? Yup, he was at the house yesterday. She smiles. I give a shocked expression in response. What happened with all y'all at the party? She inquires. Girl, I don't even know. I am not trying to give any extra information. I haven't seen any of you, not even Claudia, and she lives across the street, she continues. I am not sure. I'm about to run upstairs now. I'll see if she wants to come back outside or what's been going on. Okay, if anything, ring my bell.